Everson School?
My fondest memory at LLE was Miss Mack's concerts. My fondest memory at LLE is probably every new year we get to meet a new teacher and we get to spend time with them.
What's your advice to future LLE students?
My advice is to just enjoy it. It's going to feel like a party every day. My advice is to take advantage of the time you have with your teachers and, your teachers, because as you know, after 4 years at LLE News, you'll be moving and you won't be most likely not seeing them for a long time.
My fondest memory in LLE is probably the first day of school. My fondest memory of LLE is probably hanging out with my friends and doing activities together.
What is your advice to future LLE students?
My advice to future LLE students is probably just do your best in tests and homework. My advice for future LLE students, which are third graders right now, are also try your best and stay kind.
Memory.
Our fondest memory is making castles in Miss Peterson's class.
And what advice do you have for future?
Advice I have for future students is to be nice and not mean to people so you can make friends.
My advice for future LLE students is to be yourself.
What's your fondest memory of Lutherly Everson School?
Mine was all of the concerts that Miss Mack ran for us.
My finest memory was seeing all the teachers.
And what's some advice you would give future LLE students?
Start all your assignments early so that you don't fall behind or you don't turn it in on the due date and so you get it late.
My advice is be good and don't make the teachers angry.
I like that advice.
What's one of the fondest memories here at Lutherly Everson School?
My fondest memory was probably the Halloween party. And the advice I'm gonna give you is, when you're doing your speech, and when you get lost, just keep improvising and don't stop. And then they'll think you lost your mind. So don't just keep improvising.
The fondest memories you have here at LLE?
Go first.
So one of the finest memories I had at LLE was probably in the second grade concerts because I had Mrs. Peterson and she was a really good teacher.
So my funnest memory would probably be LLE News. LLE News is really fun. You get to do a lot of cool stuff.
And what is advice for future LLE students?
Some advice for future LLE students, probably to study a lot. That's all.
So some more advice for future LLE students is to make sure you are very prepared for tests, especially NJSLA.
What are your fondest memories here at LLE School?
My fondest memory is that in third grade we released monarch butterflies. My fondest memory in LLE is probably in second grade with my second grade teacher. During free time, she would play High School Musical music.
And what's some advice you would give for future LLE students? What is advice you would give to future LLE students?
To always tell the truth. Some advice I would give to future LLE students is to listen to your teachers because it'll be bad if you don't.
What's one of your fondest memories here at LLE?
One of my fondest memories here at LLE is being an LLE News crew member.
One of my fondest memories in LLE is also being in LLE News with my friends.
What is some advice you would give to future LLE students?
Try your hardest.
My advice I would give to future LLE students is...
My advice to other future LLE News people is kids is to let's say, I don't know what's good about the school or LLE News. I don't know. I quit.
Okay. What's a fond memory you have here at LLE?
Probably making all the friends I have today. And also probably meeting all these nice teachers and all the nice students who are here today.
What is some advice you would give to future LLE students?
To probably come here for their A game and pay attention in class, because you have to be good to get good grades, and also have a lot of fun. And don't forget that nothing should affect you and that you should always have the best time here.
What's one of your fondest memories here at Luther Lee Emerson School?
So my favorite memory at LLE News is probably field day. I really love field day, like with all the games. It's really fun.
My favorite memory is probably with my second grade teacher, Miss Peterson. She retired. She's not here anymore. When we did STEM, we built castles. So we had a code, and we had to build a castle.
What advice do you give future LLE students?
The advice I give for future LLE News students is, guys, don't be scared. It's LLE News. LLE is very fun.
My advice is probably just listen to your teachers. They don't want to be rude. They just want to help you get better. So if you don't listen to them, and if you misbehave, then they're probably gonna get a little stricter. But otherwise, they can be really fun.
What's one fond memory you have here at Luther Lee Emerson School?
One of my most fond memories at Luther Lee Emerson is like every time I've done a concert.
And what's advice you would give to future LLE students?
I guess be responsible.
What's one of your fondest memories here at LLE?
So a good memory I had was just doing like group projects, because you gotta work with some friends.
A good memory that I have is probably just like messing around with my friends at recess.
And what is some advice you would give to future LLE students?
Be quiet so you don't annoy your teachers.
Don't sharpen your pencils so the teachers don't get mad at you. For example, in 4th grade math class.
2, 1. What is a fond memory you have here at Luther Lee Emerson School?
The spring concert.
My fond memory of Luther Lee Emerson School is?
Spring concert.
Restate the question.
My fond memory at LLE News is probably pajama day, because I wore a robe and it was very comfy. And we had gym, but I sweat. It's fine.
And what is some advice you would give to future LLE students?
Always,
I'm not ready.
always sit in the...
I'm not ready.
Let me talk.
I'm not ready.
Always sit in the front, because then you can get called on. And Jared, what's yours?
I don't know. I need to think. 1 minute.
No, not 1 minute. We're recording.
Just sit in the uncomfortable silence of J. Raj thinking.
Yeah, just do that. Okay.
Breathe in.
Oh yeah, don't order school lunch.
Got it. Okay.
Don't order school lunch.
A fun memory I have at Luther Lee Emerson School is doing LLE News and doing the cooking segment.
A fun memory that I had at LLE, the school, was making candies in 3rd grade.
A fun moment I had at LLE was LLE News, and also a bunch of projects we did.
And what is some advice you can give to future Luther Lee Emerson School students?
I'll let Ido go first with this one.
Don't be mean to the teachers and follow directions. Make sure class doesn't go too wild.
Be wise and don't mess up.
Basically what they said, and try not to get on any of the teachers' bad sides, because you don't want to see that.
One fun memory is probably like having LLE News and like running around the school interviewing people, and it was just like so free, so we can like sort of do whatever we want.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too.
And what is some advice you would give future LLE students?
Join LLE News, and if you're not in it, I'm so sorry. You're missing out on a lot of fun.
Yes, you're really missing out on a lot of fun. And be smart.
One fun memory I had in Luther Lee Emerson School is all the fun jokes that we made at the classroom.
One of my fun memories of Luther Lee is creating Bob the Blob on the smartboard.
And what's some advice you can give future LLE students?
Some advice that I'll give future LLE students is to always do homework in Mrs. Ruby's class. Can you restart? Yeah.
What's some advice you can give future LLE students?
Okay. Wait, so we're doing each
Laugh.
one.
Okay. Laugh, work hard, and try not to fail your tests.
One advice I'll give them is to do all your schoolwork.
And
Always do Mrs. Riley's homework.